Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. I am ShadowyProductions.
And I'm PaperMarioGuy.
And in the last episode, we just continued our journey through the galaxies, and we started up Honeyhive Galaxy, and we have a new galaxy over here too. Check that out. I don't know if I'll necessarily go to... Oh, Loop-de-Loop Galaxy. Wonderful. Well, I haven't done a B level yet. I don't want to leave them all as a PaperMarioGuy, so I'll take on a Honeyhive Galaxy star.
Actual Honeyhive Galaxy star. I think you have. Is this the Cosmic Mario? No trouble on the tower. That's not for a little bit.
Yes.
And we will talk about that later. Although some of you, I'm sure, know what Cosmic Mario is and Cosmic Stars.
So you know all about that.
So, have to ascend the tower. It reminds me very much so of actually World 2 of Super Mario 64, if you think about it, because in Super Mario 64, the second course was, I believe, Whomp's Fortress, and in Whomp's Fortress, the second star was just to climb a tower. So, I don't know if they were intending to do that, but it's just a similarity that I have noticed.
Granted, it was pretty much the exact same level, except you were just climbing a little tower at the end instead of fighting a boss.
Yes.
Whereas this is like almost a completely new level.
Yeah, you do have to go a different path, so it's not, same. Have you ever seen these blocks? Ground pound them, just like ShadowyProductions has done, and you'll get a lot of star bits.
Blocks.
It's really quite useful for hungry Lunas and such. Mario's splishing and splashing, taking a bath.
Is that from like Ed and Eddie?
I don't know.
That before.
It might be. I know Split Splash taking a bath is from somewhere, I just don't know where. Don't fall in that pit!
You won't fall in that pit.
I swear they're Angry Birds. Nintendo secretly developed the most popular ISO or iOS. I think it's iOS game to date. Even though Angry Birds shouldn't be and Fruit Ninja should. Fruit Ninja is so much fun. But I digress, because Angry Birds is incredibly popular, and I'm afraid that I will get assaulted by their fan base.
Where am I going? Oh, I probably have to kill him first.
Probably. Nope. ShadowyProductions getting lost.
I'm lost. Oh, I knew it was. Alright, I found my way.
And over here, there will be a spring, more star bits, and actually the first, I think this is the first question mark block of the game, which is another thing that I don't think was in Super Mario Sunshine. I don't think there was ever any question mark blocks. I mean, there was the giant ones in the secret level, I think I remember. But there was actually no, there was no question mark blocks, which is pretty weird.
Yeah, those are like stable to Mars. I think Miyamoto said that they were going to come back in Super Mario 3D Land, though.
Well, I mean, Sunshine went against a lot of the things that, were established. It got rid of a lot of stuff that was, pretty well established.
Some people really don't like that game, but PaperMarioGuy and I, we're pretty big fans of it.
And you'll be hearing a lot of comparisons to other Super Mario games, like the other 3D Mario games in this LP, because there's a lot of comparisons to be made, honestly. And, the differences. Now, for me personally, and it may strike you as odd because why do a project of this game if it is my least favorite 3D Mario game. And, well, I don't know where this ranks for you in your 3D Mario games. But for me, like, even though it's last, it's still incredibly fun. And when it came out, it was, like, fresh and new and, really sparked things up.
I can't hear the music.
And this is Rainbow Mario, which, is basically the same as,
Wow, that was
getting getting a star in Super Mario World. Something that actually, this actually brings back an invincibility item that we haven't seen since Super Mario World, actually, which is pretty cool. So, this game, although it has a lot of new things, it also brings back a lot of the things that are, you know, really big staples of the Mario series. But getting back to the whole, like, Galaxy thing,
Even of Bianco Hills.
Yes, indeed.
Sorry,
it's a windmill.
I had to get that out. You're saying?
But like, even though this is my least favorite of the 3D Marios thus far, it's still incredibly fun. So that is why we're doing it. It just, between all the different things that, you know, you can look at from this game, I don't know. I just seem like I have more fun with you know, the other ones. On top of the fact that I've done a project of Sunshine, ShadowyProductions, as you guys should well know, has done a project of Super Mario 64, and Galaxy 2 is a little too new. Stop!
That was a very easy boss fight. 2 hits and he was done. This simple ground pound on his head will do the job. And also, if you shake your Wii remote while you're in the air about to do a ground pound, you can actually do like a homing ground pound type thing, which is pretty cool.
Ooh, 300 on the dot.
And now it's Paper Mario Guy's turn.
So we will be heading right back into the Terrans. It's not forcing me to go out and talk to Rosalina again. And I will see. What is this? Oh,
we can't
get it yet. Not quite. I'll see what Honeyhive Galaxy's next star is. Big Bad Bugaboom.
A bugaboom.
That's quite the weird title for a mission, but
It's that
whatever.
giant bug thing that flies over the tree.
So, these are Bugabooms. I believe that's their name. I mean, I'm just assuming. Yeah.
Just taking a guess.
And we fought a mini Bugaboo and a normal Bugaboo in the last episode. In the last star. Oh. Hey, stomp on
You
it.
are doing a great job.
Yes. But, now we'll be facing a giant Bugaboo. I like stunned him. I like hopped on top of him and then stunned him. Alright. And, this isn't really too subtle, but kind of telling me where I need to go. And I need to go over there. Now, here's an interesting thing. This power-up it will increase your health meter by 3, but only as long as you keep your HP above 4. If you ever dip before, you know, underneath, if you wind up dipping back into, you know, 3, then you'll lose your extension. It's not like you can just gain back, which is, you know, fair, I think. And it's pretty cool, but I never really find a practical use for it throughout the entire game.
Yes,
most of the
really
bosses are pretty easy, and most of the times the only difficulties that you're gonna have with the bosses are in these later missions that that we'll get to, but they're specialty missions, and they're pretty, you know, those can be somewhat tough. But in those particular cases, no, you better, alright, I was about to say, you better stay here, Pipe. But in those particular missions, what is it called? What are those mushrooms called, actually? I'm just gonna say extension mushrooms for now, but, they don't really do anything, you know? So...
Yeah, there's actually a similar type of mechanic in a game I've been playing through recently. I haven't talked to you about this yet, but I actually recently got Donkey Kong Country Returns, and I was playing through that. And I don't know if you've seen anything from it, but there are these Diddy Kong barrels where if you pick them up and you break them, Diddy Kong comes out and he'll help you. And you have 2 hearts normally when you're playing through, but then when you get Diddy, you get 2 extra hearts. You get 2 hearts for Diddy and then 2 for Donkey Kong. And as soon as you lose those 2 hearts for Diddy, he just kind of goes away, and then you just have Donkey Kong. So
I
it's
see.
the same exact kind of
How
concept.
is Donkey Kong Country Returns?
It's been a pretty fun game so far. I rather enjoy it. There's a lot of stuff to collect though in the levels. You got the Kong, the K-O-N-G letters, and then you have all these puzzle pieces you have to collect and stuff.
The Donkey Kong games are pretty notorious for being collectathons.
Mhm.
I mean, I haven't played too much of Donkey Kong 64, but I know that that game is just notorious for all the things that you can collect. All right,
Yeah, that one took me a while. It's pretty massive.
what do I do for here? What is this thing?
I'm not sure how you get that to work. Should try like.
Whoa. All right, well, you can go into a first-person mode, which is pretty.
I don't think we need that.
Yeah. I'm thinking I don't either. Do I just climb the tree normally, or do I have to go? Maybe I have to just go down here. Probably. Overthinking things. Oh!
No, I don't think that's where we needed to go.
Well, that was pretty bad.
Interesting death.
Yes, that was a embarrassing death, to say the least.
Yeah,
Spent all that time looking around for these
let's just jump down here.
where I need to go.
That's a.
I think I just need to go through that middle area, honestly. But I'm not like.
I think we really overlooked that.
Yeah, I think I did too. Like I swore you had to go up there.
You
But
just need to climb to the top right.
I feel like I need to
Kill that.
get this bee mushroom
Yeah.
and then just go through like where
I
we
think
went the
there's, like,
first
a-
time.
I don't know if it's this level. Is there like a bubble blaster or something behind the tree? I don't know. No, maybe that's later on.
Yeah, it might be later on. The thing is, a lot of the levels in this game may look like you're finished with the actual, galaxy, and then they wind up bringing it back later on for more, stars and stuff like that. So just because, yeah, we just have to go here. Wow, I'm such an idiot. But just because, like, it seems like you're done, they will bring you back. Basically what I'm trying to get at. And that was a waste of time. That was such a big waste of time. In the other games, it's not so bad, only for the fact that, like, all the missions are relatively quick, but in this game, this is a slower-paced Mario game. It's not nearly as fast as Super Mario Sunshine, and as far as Super Mario 64 is concerned, it's, it doesn't even compare. So, when you waste time in this game, you're wasting a lot of time.
Seems like a pretty hard boss fight so far. Really got all
I'm pretty
out.
sure this is in Galaxy 2 as well.
I think so.
At some point. And pretty early on, too. So, and then of course I miss, like an idiot. Oh, and if you wind up getting hit, then yeah, you lose your bee suit. But the bee suit is somewhere around here. Although I don't even know if you need it, because you can just kind of do a back jump onto him. But I mean, if you do like using the bee suit, you can very well do that.
I think you could even fling yourself off one of those flowers.
Yeah, more than likely you can do something like that. I mean, right now I don't think you can because I think he's a little too high. But getting Bee Mario, like I said, is not too bad, and he is really easy. Or, I say that and I miss. It's all about timing.
This is the only really stage where you should have any difficulty because he's turning sideways and speeding up and all that.
But the first two stages go by really quickly. And he just keeps on, like, turning sideways right as he gets to me. But no matter how much he dodges and avoids me, I will get him. Oh my god.
Well, at least we know you're not gonna die.
Yes. At least that is a positive.
You would have to try very hard.
Oh my god, I just barely missed. Alright.
It's just a matter of being
Alright,
high enough
big
that
bad
this
bugaboo.
can
And then he turns as I go to ground pound.
Yeah, try going up there again. Because if you're up high enough, I don't even notice
Well, this is turning out to be a little
Alright,
Well, see, he turns to the side. This time, well, I'm certainly not going to fall off, I can tell you that. It's all about the timing. Get over here and stay over here.
You will get this. You try as many times as you need.
There we go. I barely was on him.
Great.
But I got him. So that's all that really matters to me. Took a little longer than it should, and I wasted a lot of time the first time.
This whole level has just been a big waste of time.
But at least we're done with Honeyhive now, so we don't really have to worry about it. And with the completion of Honeyhive, hopefully things will be moving a little bit smoother. Once you get past the tutorial levels, like Honeyhive and you know, Good Egg, it allows you to kind of progress a little bit quicker. Like, the game picks up its pace a little bit. And you'll, you know, have galaxies like loop-to-loop that are 1 star and, you know, really quick and all that. And we also unlocked another galaxy in the terrace, which is pretty cool. And a hungry Luma has appeared, so things are kind of fleshing out, which is swell. And although we only got 2 power stars in this level, once again, that just about does it for this episode.
Alright, so I am ShadowyProductions.
And I'm PaperMarioGuy.
And we'll see you next time.